over and over again the world to my gorgeous, tall, fit son, Andy, with the help of our producer, Stephen McLeod, and our intern from the Ryerson podcast program, Everardo Ramirez.
What's up, guys?
This is As It Should Be. Everardo gets to speak second. Andy must wait.
Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Yeah, hi, everyone. How's it going, says Andy.
What? Yeah, why are you narrating what I'm doing?
Awaiting some sort of response from the void. Everardo, let's dig right into Everardo first, because you're back with us.
I'm back. I was away last week. I was in the UK, England, London, to be exact.
Uh-huh.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, man.
You're at a wedding. How was it? How was the wedding? How was the UK?
The wedding was good, except everyone thought that everything that I did was funny.
Oh, what a big problem. A weird way to express humility.
Usually I like it, but nothing I was doing, I wasn't trying to be funny. There's this thing on my plate that I thought was a potato.
Keep going.
But it was an apple, and everyone's like, oh my God, how could he think it was a potato? I'm like, how would I not,
Sure.
Wait a second.
Anyway.
Hold on. What did it look? Did it look like?
It looked like a little potato, like a small potato.
Yeah, but it was an apple.
So that's the kind of crazy stuff. That's
the crazy stuff that happened in
UK
London.
Yeah, that's why we call you Kooky Ev, because you always come you spitting fire with the hot anecdotes. So they got apples that look like potatoes over there, huh? Man, you think they're just
crazy.
like you, and then you find out that kind of shit.
It's insane.
Was there a specific kind of apple? Did they tell you what it was? Or was it just a tiny apple?
They didn't reveal that
Just a
information
baby
to me.
apple.
Yeah.
Small apple.
Everything's
Let's
smaller
mine
there.
some more.
Did they say? I bet they said it like this. Oh, it's an apple in it. That's actually an apple in it.
Someone also said that they thought I was the most interesting person that they've ever met.
Oh my God.
Wait, they thought you were the most interesting person they've never.
And I felt bad for them.
They're
But
going to hire you to be in their Dos Equis commercials.
But now that I think about it,
this man thinks apples are potatoes.
I think they felt sorry for me and thought I was an idiot and didn't know how to say it in any other way.
They thought you were a charming idiot?
Yeah.
You could be the hero of a Mike Lee film, looked down upon by the snobs around you, but a working class hero in the hearts of the many. Does that track?
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
So they thought you were cool over there, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I think the Brits are overrated.
I guess so.
I think they're idiots.
And I'm not even saying that because of your story. I think, and this is going to tie in pretty quick, but I think that the Brits have pretty good PR because they've managed to ship this idea of themselves as these high culture, refined people, and that's 1% of the Brits, and the other 99% are fucking train spotting extras smashing pints of beer over each other's heads at 4:30 p.m. 8 minutes after getting out of work, just going to town, sipping lager, playing darts, and eating apples, calling them potatoes and shit. I think
What happened? Why do you hate British people so much?
I just think the majority of
You think the majority of British people are pieces of shit?
The majority are goons and idiots.
Is it weird?
Good Lord, man.
I think that's true.
yeah.
I've never been. Free museums, that's cool. That's in the pros
Trying
column.
to educate their people a little bit.
Spilling out of the pub after having gone down the pub.
But you've never been, so you're. I mean, he actually has been to.
That's true. Am I wrong about all of this, Everardo?
I think you're spot on.
Yeah.
You're spot on.
We're
Really?
asking the right guy, the guy who just got humiliated by a wedding full of Brits.
Is it weird that when I was there, I also had bangers and mash 3 times, and every time it made me throw up immediately afterwards? And I kept going
I wonder
back.
why they thought you were an idiot.
So the first time you threw up and you said maybe it was a
I was like,
mistake.
it probably
and that
wasn't all the potatoes and gravy and meat that I ate, and so I had it 2 more times, and I think by the 3rd time it was pretty obvious what it was doing that.
Yeah, you know what they say? Fool me 3 times. Shame on me again. We got guests. I've mentioned England's PR, and that is a beautiful accidental segue into the guest that we have today, they are a PR team. They're called the New PR, and I first found out about them on Instagram.
Ooh.
They have some terrific posts, great branded posts. They make everything it seems like everything they touch turns to gold. They represent various Hollywood celebrities, including Lucy Lawless.
Wow.
You can see their work all over her website, lucylawless.net. And if you've ever said to yourself, years after Xena, why am I still constantly thinking about Lucy Lawless? These are the two that are responsible for that. I don't even know your names, your personal names. I just know you as, so let's welcome them as the new PR.
Hi. Hello.
Hi,
Thanks for
thank you.
having us. This is wonderful to be here.
Oh, thank you. Well, so I'm Rollie, this is Andy, this is Everardo, that's Stefan. Please introduce yourselves to our listeners and to me.
Well, I'm Tammy Ingrid. I'm one half of the new PR, and
I'm Brigida Laguna, the other half of the new PR.
Great.
And it's funny you should mention it, because we actually, in addition to Lucy Lawless, sort of the gem in our tiara, the new PR tiara, I guess, we like to call it sort of an inside thing, because she's the best. But our other main client is England.
yeah, we have a huge.
Do the PR for
We
England?
do
We
the PR for
do.
England.
What the hell?
Yeah. We have probably our biggest office is
Yeah.
right in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, so all of England.
Yeah, just
Yes.
as a
In
general concept.
You know, they didn't have any PR, so we swept it all.
So you control England's Instagram?
Instagram, Twitter,
Yeah.
Snapchat.
England's got Twitter.
Follow London on Snapchat.
Oh, snaps! England has.
England has Snapchat.
Yes.
Well, that explains why I was briefly exposed to Big Ben's penis before it disappeared.
Oops, but you know, it created a buzz.
It got a buzz. So,
Yeah.
you're talking about it. So I
Yeah.
guess we won.
That's true. I told a lot of people, apparently the clock has a dick. You have to take my word for it.
Well-
I saw it for 8 seconds and then it was gone forever.
But
I
did
was
you,
tired at the time.
You got the hashtag though, Dick Doc.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It lasted as long as the video, so honestly, I didn't have time to register the hashtag. I just saw a throbbing dick on a clock, and then it was gone.
Dad, I didn't know you had Snapchat.
Oh yeah, I got it all.
You got Snapchat?
I got it all. Yeah, I love it. I love social media. I'm a social guy, and I love the media.
I know, but you're like 60-something. I just had no idea that you
Yeah,
had.
I'm 60-something.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how old you are, Dad. I'm sorry. I don't
Who
really know.
does?
Yeah.
On
I
your,
have to be older than you, and you're
Yeah.
in your late 50s.
I'm not in my late 50s. I'm 40, Dad.
Are you 40?
Yeah.
Are you 40 now?
I'm 40
When did you turn 40?
in September.
That's not what it says on your social media profiles.
Yeah? Yeah.
What does it say on his social media profiles?
Well, it says he's 28.
Yeah, but I look 28.
Now,
That's
let
the
me
thing.
ask you this. First off, hard disagree. Secondly, as a PR team, and let's stop burying the lead here. I brought you in today to
Yes.
give some tips, see if you're available to work with, work for, etc., whatever the relationship could be. My son Andy, gorgeous boy, thrown out of Hollywood, old
I
cartoon bar style. A gorilla grabbed him by the neck of his shirt and heaved him into the garbage
I was
cans.
not thrown out of Hollywood. I left my own volition. I just did not like the environment there. Once Trump won, I thought maybe I should go.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me, we've
He
read
took
all
a
about
real
it.
stand
We know
after
all about
Trump
this.
won.
I decided that it was time to leave. I decided that it was just time to go, and I missed my family, and that's actually why I left.
You know, that's a good angle.
it's a good
Thank you.
spin.
Thank-
That's a
well,
good
that's not an
spin.
angle. That's the truth,
And we
though.
know what actually happened. So
Yeah.
but it's good
No,
for
but that's
you
the
to
truth.
make up stuff
Okay.
about what happened.
So you say that. So in tying into that, the positive nature of making things up, if it works in your favor, saying that he's 28 on social media, that's positive?
It's positive. I mean, you gotta get in with the young crowd, you know, and people won't listen to you if you're 40.
If I'm 40 years old. Okay.
Is that that's true? What they say, don't trust anyone over 30, over 40.
Yeah, 41, they'll listen to you. 39, they'll listen to you. 40, no chance.
Oh, don't trust anyone who's exactly
40. Exactly.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
So I have,
Is that
I
the
just have to
theme?
wait?
Did you notice on your 40th birthday that no one was talking to you? That's why.
Well, that was my own choice. I just kind of stayed at home alone for my 40th birthday.
Yeah. Just
Well, that was probably
quietly.
for the best
In
for
my
you because
basement,
there was a
yeah.
lot of buzz going around at that time. So,
Yeah.
Buzz. What kind
What
of
buzz?
oh, very negative buzz
About Andy?
about Andy.
Wait a second. So how
do
do
you
you
know
know
us?
about me?
Yeah. How long have you been following my
How long?
son?
Yeah. What's going on?
Tammy has her ways.
Okay, so do you guys have a lot of is public meltdowns something you have to worry about? Are there famous public meltdowns you've had to deal with? I would love to hear about Lucy Lawless in this regard, but I'm not trying to put you on the spot. England is obviously also in play.
Yeah. Well, have you heard about Lucy Lawless's huge breakdown?
No.
That's because we hit it very
Oh,
well.
wow.
Exactly.
You know, right? That's what we do. Don't
I
want to
guess you
brag.
can't expect someone to follow all the rules when their last name is, lowering my glasses, Lawless.
That's what we say
That's
on the
exactly
press
what we
release
say on the press
every
release.
time
So
we
very
talk
good.
about her.
That's nice.
We know that you're Lucy Lawless's '1 fan.
I am. Yeah, I run the fan club.
Yes.
You run Lucy Lawless's fan club.
Yeah. The
never knew.
Lawlesses.
That's what they're
Like
called?
a family.
Yeah.
The Lawless Liz?
Lawlesses.
The Lawlesses.
Lawlesses.
But then your username is Lawless Liz, I think,
Yeah.
right?
I call
It's
myself
a-
Lawless
yeah.
Liz. I pretend to be a woman because I feel like that ingratiates me to the largely female fan base of Lucy Lawless. But I don't take advantage of pretending to be a woman, except I do occasionally ask the other women in the fan group, what's a normal bra size? And get them to describe their bra.
But we're here for another reason. We are looking at Andy. We want to know how to make him more appealing to the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work? Because my fears, I have several fears, and I don't like expressing my opinions online or anything like
That's
that.
good. You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no opinions whatsoever. So what do I? But it seems like opinions are the things that get a lot of hits and likes these days.
No.
No, really.
So do dogs and hats.
And nudes.
And I don't want to do the nude part for
Okay,
sure.
fine.
Okay.
Hold a dog, put on a hat, and pose nude while you scream about God and shit.
Do you have a nice buttocks?
I no.
He's got a long one.
I have a long.
long?
Because
A bare buttocks is fine on Instagram, so we could start there.
Wait, is it
You
really?
know the dog Droopy from cartoon fame? So picture
yeah.
his like jowls. And then picture that coming off the back of a man's ass.
Well,
that's Andy's ass.
It'll get some hits.
My ass
I'm
has
just
wings, apparently. Yes.
Yeah, Andy's ass, if you stick it out the window of a moving car, flaps in the breeze.
Well, that's a good place to start.
You want me to show my ass on Instagram, and then hopefully that will get me followers? Is
Andy,
that...
why you gotta show your ass on Instagram?
I don't want to show my ass on
Put
Instagram.
a goddamn wine champagne glass on your ass. Break the internet, Kardashian style.
This is what we're saying.
Just one a day. you know?
Can I? Is there another way to build followers naturally? Because I've heard of people buying followers, which
Oh,
is
you want
just
to build
gross.
followers au naturel?
Yeah, how do
Well,
you-
Andy, then I have an ass plan for you.
I don't want to put my ass on Instagram. Is what I'm saying. Is there another? What about being witty or
No.
say, no?
No.
Witty
You wanna-
doesn't work?
No, you have to buy followers. This is the only way.
You have to buy followers.
I was going to do a starter kit of 5,000
Yeah.
for you, just to get the ball rolling.
So wait a second. Well, but these are all just bots, aren't they? They're not real followers.
Of course.
Yeah.
What does that matter?
Well,
What does that matter?
I'm just saying that what doesn't that just don't people know that you just have bots for followers and they're like, this guy's full of shit?
We're all bots.
Yeah,
online.
robots are very popular right now. Like I don't. Yeah.
So bots are actual robots.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, am I supposed to be
Absolutely.
because what I was picturing is like an algorithm, but should I be picturing like a metal humanoid structure sitting in a
Exactly.
chair
Yes.
responding
One,
to tweets?
one that can
100%.
type, and that's yeah.
And where are these stored? Just like warehouses full of these things?
All across California.
Open concept offices
Yes.
kind of thing? Sitting in nice chairs?
Mostly in Silicon Valley. There's
Silicon
a
Valley.
lot of discarded robots. But, you know, the ones that are active are doing really great work.
I got, Silicon Valley just reminds me of my favorite topic, which is, what's the Facebook boy's name again?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Why does he look so much like a deer?
He actually is part deer, genetically.
Not part deer.
He
Guys
is part
are
deer
making
genetically.
stuff
No, he is.
up. You
No, he
represent
is.
Mark Zuckerberg?
a little bit.
A little bit.
you
Did you
know.
guys-
A little bit.
Wait, yeah. What part of Mark Zuckerberg do
Quick
you?
question. Did he used to be called Mark Zuckerberg? Yes!
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he
Oh,
did.
he did. Yeah,
Back
that
in the
makes
day.
sense to me because he sucks.
But, you know, we added that Z on there, and look where we are now.
Wow.
Yeah.
He
Well, I
invented
remember- So
Facebook
That's
after
something
he
we
did.
could do for you.
Yeah, we could
Add
really-
a letter Z or
Andy
Z to your name.
Andy
Zush?
Bush.
What?
Andy Bush.
Bush.
Turn the
Oh.
S to a Z. Andy Bush.
I was thinking two Z's.
Two
Andy
Zs.
Zhuj.
Andy Bush.
You need a little more Zhuj.
Zhuzh up your name.
Yeah, sort of a Hungarian vibe to that.
Oh, yeah,
I like
Hungarians are very popular now.
They're
Yeah.
huge.
All the famous guys are Hungarian. Clooney.
it.
Clooney's
Zsa.
not Hungarian, is he?
Yeah, Slavoj Clooney.
Boy, Clooney.
You don't know Slavoj Clooney?
No, I don't.
Oh, he's Hungary's answer to George Clooney.
Oh, I thought that was just like a slur or something you were saying about Clooney.
Oh, no. Slavoj Clooney is a real...
Oh, I thought
he's
you
an
were
actor in Hungary.
I was
He's
like,
in- he's
what
been-
are you
he's-
saying?
He's been in all the hits. All your favorite movies. Oceans, and then the Hungarian word for 11.
You know that Lucy Lawless is dating him.
No!
Yeah, there's
Lucy
No,
Lawless is dating
really?
Slavoj Clooney?
Yes.
Lucy Lawless.
They've been going steady for about 2 days.
2 days of going steady? That's so new.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
it's
that.
new. Oh, it's hot.
Consequently, I looked up what 11 is in Hungarian, if anyone wants to hear.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to hear that.
11.
That's what it is.
Oceans Pisonage.
That's
11.
Oh, that's
That's
the English. It's Tisanege. It says tis energy. That's what it looks like, but it's
11.
no.
11. I'll say it slower for you, you moron. I thought you knew English. 11.
It's Ocean's Tisanege.
Pisonage.
You know, another thing that we could do in terms of PR is writing a press release.
Yeah, I think you need that. And that's
Oh,
what
I would
PR
love
stands
that.
for,
What
after
would you-
all. Press release.
Okay. It doesn't stand for public relations?
We don't like to say that, no.
Well, what would you put into a press release about my gorgeous boy?
He's gorgeous. He's tall. You mentioned that. Now he has new Z added to name. That's
Andrew Zhush, great tush, is where I'd start.
Oh, Andrew Zhuge, great tush.
But good. This is very helpful, Dad. I appreciate it.
You know, we'll just send it to media outlets, all your neighbors.
All across
you know?
Hollywood. We need to get the Hollywood Andrew back.
I truly
Is that what
don't
we're
want to
saying?
go back to Hollywood.
It doesn't matter. You have to. It's
Why?
the only way.
Why go back to
Gotta
Hollywood?
go back.
You know,
It's not
Hollywood
a good
Andrew
place.
is also a great
Hollywood-
name.
Hollywood Andrew.
Yeah.
That's
Speaking of
nice. That
names.
sounds like the name of a desperate man who's got some mafia ties and kills someone when he's too young and then spends the rest of his life in jail. You should be that guy.
But what I want to know is, what do you think your strengths are? Let's start with that.
Oh,
yeah.
I honestly.
Can I throw
Oh,
something
please.
out there?
No,
Oh,
Dad.
please do.
He is a 10 out of 10 on the ass that looks like Droopy's jowls scale. So if that's not a strength, I don't know what is.
Well,
So
if
sort
it's
of-
a 10 out of 10, that's good in my books.
Sort of like a Huckleberry Hound kind
Yeah.
of thing?
oh,
Is that the
yes.
character? Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's
All right, I'm
great.
taking notes. Great.
oh, yeah.
Hashtag Huckleberry Hound.
Like,
yeah,
have you
I
ever
like this.
passed a butcher shop and just seen two flanks of meat hanging off of a spit?
Yeah.
So anyway,
You think that's what my ass looks like?
yeah, that's Andy's ass, and it's been like that since he was child.
Great.
When I was a child.
It's because when he was born, we yanked him out of his mom ass first and stretched it all out like gum. And the doctor swore it would spring back into place, but it never did. The doctor said, "Baby butt, stay taut." And then he spoke like that.
What?
He spoke in baby voice. But it never happened. It never sprung back. It just stayed long.
I'm seeing some great memes here.
I don't want to be a meme. I want my ass to be a meme.
I used to helicopter Andy above my head as a nude baby boy by his ass, screaming with joy, praying that someday someone would invent a way for me to broadcast that to a bunch of followers.
Oh, that's
from the
great.
privacy of my own home.
I'm seeing GIFs. I'm seeing memes. This is perfect.
No one is going to take my ass and helicopter me. I am a grown 40-year-old
Oh, we could do a
man.
boomerang.
You need to be
What?
strong.
We could do a boomerang.
Yeah, and it could
Yeah.
also be like the helicopter baby challenge, you know?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
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 Get a
Spread
challenge
the-
going.
Add some zhuzh to your child.
Oh, yeah. This is all great stuff. I feel like this is great progress.
I don't know, Dad. I don't know
but
if
I,
I want.
I still don't know
Other
your strengths.
strengths?
We need to know this.
Honestly, I feel like I'm fairly honest with myself and with other people. I
I'm
like
bored.
To, okay, all right. Well,
Honesty. Yeah,
honesty?
Honesty is not fun.
I-
It's
not
not
fun.
sexy.
Not interesting.
all right. I don't know. I honestly, I like to, people say that I'm witty. Sometimes I can.
Why is your voice going all Kermit?
Because
so
I don't like
nervous.
talking about myself. I feel really awkward. And,
Oh, you
and
know
I'm-
what's something good about yourself? You don't need to blink as often as other people.
Yeah, that's fun.
I notice
for
you don't really blink as much.
You know,
That
Zuckerberg
could be
has
a
that too.
strength.
Zuckerberg
wait.
has that too, like a deer in the headlights.
I don't blink as
Zuckerberg
much.
blinks sideways. He's got those
Oh, like-
sideways eyelids.
Like Men in Black, that scene where it's
Yeah.
like, whoop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Zuckerberg looks like an alien deer who was shipped here, had his horns sawed off, and then was able to change most of his body except for his shape and his eyes.
It's interesting that he hunts his own meat because he's hunting his own meat.
True.
If you think about it,
Were you
truly
part of
don't
that?
understand
I don't
what
know.
you
Does he
mean.
hunt his own meat?
he does.
Good for him.
Mark Zuckerberg
I
hunts
thought he
his
was a
own
vegetarian.
No, he only kills his own. I'm not sure the technical term for that, but he kills his own. If he's going to eat meat, he has to kill it himself.
fuck.
Guaranteed
Really?
Mark Zuckerberg
That's
is hunting
not-
a man. Guaranteed. Mark it down right now. I called it. We're going to find out about
Well,
it.
we
in 10
know
years.
he
we know
gonna
the
hunt?
truth, but we can't say
Has
it.
Mark Zuckerberg hunted a man?
Yes.
He's hunted a man. Of
course he
You
has.
are terrible
Did he
PR
hunt?
people. You're just spilling the tea.
I thought you guys were PR people, and you just immediately admitted that Mark Zuckerberg
We
hunts
have
men.
our tactics.
And you
okay?
were just trying to sell honesty to us, so two-way street.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it just...
What's more interesting, honesty or murder? You tell me.
What? I would say murder, sure.
You know
Murder's
the
more...
craziest thing about Mark Zuckerberg?
What?
Jeff Bezos was shit that came out of Mark Zuckerberg's ass.
I call him Jeff Bezos.
Oh, that's nice. You added, I think, two
Can I just
more
ask
Z's
before?
to
Were
it.
you
One Z
part
there.
of that data meme that was going around and Mark Zuckerberg looking like Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation? Did you guys do that? Because I really thought that was funny. That was
Guilty.
No, we don't like Star Trek.
You don't like Star
Oh,
Trek?
you just had two different
Great.
answers there.
I was in the other room. I tried to pitch it to Tammy. She hated it, but look, I was just proven right.
Wow.
Everything's up to the minute here.
You know, now that we're talking about Star Trek, we can get back to
thank
my
you.
favorite thing in the world, which is my impression of Worf.
Oh no! You did that?
of
Oh,
Worf.
Honestly,
Please,
don't.
set me up. Someone play Picard. Anything. Everardo, do you want to say something
okay.
from Picard to Worf?
Hey, Mr. Worf.
What?
I'm Dr.
Jesus.
Beverly Crusher over here.
Oh, that's better. Yeah, stay
What's
the fuck
up?
out of this, Everardo. This is good.
All right, yeah.
Yes, you are not Dr. Beverly Crusher. You are not her. No!
That's
Worf.
not Worf.
That's a
That
perfect
is
Worf.
an amazing impression.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
I did, I'm
I
sure.
filmed it. It's already on the internet.
Here's my impression of my impression of Worf responding to a man on the boardwalk who wants to draw a caricature of him. Here's Worf responding to that. I do not wear rollerblades. That's pretty good. That's Worf getting mad that they drove in
Yeah, I get
rollerblades.
that.
So what are some more of Andy's strengths? What are some
Well,
sexy strengths?
As a dad, what do you think his strengths are?
Well, I've already gone through loose, long ass.
That's honestly, I don't. I mean,
How are
You
your
ever seen
abs?
when bubble
How are
gum
his
is
abs?
being
I don't.
made?
Oh,
what? Wait, what did you say?
I'm once again talking about your ass.
Okay, no, that's
Andy
enough.
is he is really good at devil sticks.
I do. I am good at devil sticks. I've spent a lot of time working on my devil stick.
Andy is he gets henna tattoos refreshed every week.
Neither of these things are very in or current.
Okay, well that we can find something.
Well, the thing is, the devil sticks will come back. I am sure, because that's a '90s thing. We're kind of in the late '80s now, and the devil sticks were like mid '90s. So I've by the
something
time I'm
Andy's good at.
45, I think maybe things will get a little bit.
At the club, when Andy's dancing, he's really good at making it look like he's holding a ball, but he's not holding a ball.
wow.
Again, not a very new or good reference.
Well, why can't
to
I? Yeah, but can't I be a trendsetter? You know what I mean? Like the person who
Only if you say it not like that ever again.
Trendsetter.
What? So
trendsetter.
trendsetter. What? I'm
really
I'm
hard to-
setting
Are you
trends.
part Irish? Because that is just
Well,
very odd.
I'm from Halifax. Maybe that's a little bit of an accent in there.
Trendsetter.
Well, how do you say it? How am I supposed to say it?
Trendsetter.
Trendsetter?
No, take the emphasis off setter, you weirdo.
Trendsetter?
Trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
You're setting trends, not trending, whatever. You know what I mean.
No, I know what you
No.
mean.
Wait.
Trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
Computer. Trendsetter.
What the fuck's that?
Worf, is that you?
Worf?
Oh, my.
I am not a trendsetter.
I'm a trendsetter.
Klingons follow stronger. We are conformists. Klingons are heavily influenced by their peers.
You know,
It's actually trendsetter, and I would like to know,
Trendsetter.
why do you think you're a trendsetter?
I'm not saying I am a trendsetter.
Trendsetter.
I'm not saying I am a
Trendsetter.
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 I'm not saying I'm a trendsetter, but maybe I
Trendsetter.
could be.
Trendsetter.
What are you doing, Dad? I'm trying to talk about.
Trendsetter.
I don't even know what the real word is anymore.
I think Ev has got a little more potential than you, honestly.
wow.
He's got the
Thank you.
glasses, he's got the
I mean, I've been
plaid
saying that for
shirt.
years,
he's been
but
to England.
He's
I've
been to England.
This is huge.
What did
This-
you do in England, and what would you guys? Okay, let's have a little chat about England here. What did you do, and is that a good thing to have done? And what did he miss? What did he get? Let's talk makes and misses on Ev's trip to England.
What did I do? Honestly, just kind of wandered around aimlessly.
Great, this is good.
A lot of times.
We like that.
Ooh, I stayed in a hotel for discount because the
hotels.
shower was broken. So that was cool.
Saved money.
So I'm a bit
This
of
is
a-
already more relatable.
Were you able to take a bubble bath?
Yeah, I did go into my friend's room who had a working bath.
Oh,
I took a long bath.
Okay.
There were bubbles?
No bubbles. There's no. It's against the UK code. I
Really?
assume. I don't
Bubbleless
know.
bath. Okay.
What else
You
did
ever had
I
a bubble
do?
bath, Ev?
I haven't had a bubble bath in years, to be honest.
You a little kid when you did it?
Just probably. I'm a quick shower guy.
Yeah, me too.
And that's why we like you. And I like
always
this
on
in and
my
out
feet,
efficiency. Yeah, you're a good
I don't even
candidate.
use soap. I just kind of get wet and then jump right out.
Wow. You are just so
Wow,
much
it's
more
not-
interesting than Andy. I can't even.
Wow.
I
It's
think
not enough.
this is where we're gonna go. This is
gotta
the
use
direction
soap.
we need to go.
You can't just go. If we're paying you, if Dad is paying you to make me more popular, you can't just decide to go with Everardo.
Well, you need to start taking notes from F.
Or, we could pretend that you're brothers.
Or
That's true.
we
fun.
could just, since you don't have much of a media presence, okay, we can just say that Ev is you.
Ev doesn't have a media presence. What media presence do you have, Ev?
Well, we'll build from scratch,
But that's what I'm doing. That's what you're supposed to do with me. You're supposed to build
Well,
from scratch.
Yeah, we'll build from scratch with Ev.
From what I'm getting right now, it looks like it's a lost cause.
It's a lost cause. Why is it a lost cause? What?
this
Because
is
I'm too
harsh.
honest and my ass has wings? Is that why?
Honestly, the
Well-
long ass might be a big part
Yeah,
of
you
it.
shouldn't have poured so much Red Bull up your ass.
Gives you
your
wings.
ass wings. That's not canon. Canon is that we pulled you out of your mom by your ass. That's canon.
Your ass
That's
is a
canon.
maxi
I really hope
pad.
someone listening is writing down all the actual facts of this.
I
And
am.
we get some kind of
My
Wikipedia.
job.
Oh, we're taking notes
Because
this
you
whole
are
time.
creating a horrible monster, Dad. I am a freak.
I'm the one who pretends to be a woman and runs Lucy Lawless's fan club just so I could chat about Lucy and find out about bras. I mean, I'm the monster here.
Another approach is I like kind of the brothers angle. I think that's good. And it could be sort of a push and pull between like which one is your favorite son.
Who's a better man?
Okay.
Yeah.
We could have like we could do like a reality show.
Absolutely.
Like and we'd call it My Favorite Son or Shit.
All right.
And every week, at the end of the episode, I hand you a little box and you open it up, and it either contains a little note saying "You're my fave" or "My own shit."
This
a
could
little
be good.
heap
Well, that's
of
a
my
nice.
own
Yeah, that's a
shit.
nice touch, Dad. That it's your own shit.
Yeah, I'd shit in the box.
Yeah.
This could
And,
be
uh,
huge for me, and probably do something for you too, Andy.
Yeah.
This will be great for you.
Andy would get really desensitized to the look and smell of my shit over the course of the week.
You'll be
there's
like-
no way he's winning.
The Kenny versus Spenny. You'll be Spenny.
Oh yeah, Andy's always been a spenny.
I'm a spenny, sure. I'm happy with that. Was a good show, but I mean, I don't think that he's
Really,
definitely.
you
You're
don't
not a
want to be
Kenny.
either. No,
I could
nobody
be a
wants
Kenny.
to be a
He
Kenny.
can be a Kenny. He just said it
could be
himself.
bad.
I can be a Kenny. That's confidence.
Does anyone want to be a Kenny?
No one wants to be a Kenny, but no one wants to be a spenny either. That's
Don't.
nobody wants that.
Don't, Dad.
Do you want to be a fucking sociopath or an actual mop?
I'd be
Both
happy
of
with
those,
either
but
one.
that wasn't true, was it? They weren't doing that.
I don't know.
They were just.
They keep the shtick going into public. Who knows?
Yeah.
One
I
time
wanna
I
know-
saw
Oh, go ahead.
Spenny going into a strip club for the breakfast buffet one day.
Oh God damn it! Don't tell me that shit. I don't want to know
they
that.
have good hard-boiled eggs.
We're not trying to shame people who do what you do. What you do.
And if someone
Wanna get
wants to
breakfast at
go
a strip
to a
club?
breakfast, at a strip club, what's wrong with that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's another one of our clients is strip club brunches.
It is, yeah.
We're
What do
trying
you
to
mean,
make it happen.
Strip club brunches is your client?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a
the
new hip
concept
thing.
of
It's kind of like rockabilly brunch or jazz brunch.
Is this like the sort of thing how like milk has like a campaign just for not specific to any one company, just drink milk? Is this like
The Strip Brunch Association of England and Canada. So that's us.
the two?
We're trying to spread the word.
Absolute. Spread the word.
Like butter.
Like a breakfast spread of some kind.
Exactly.
Yes, like a
Why?
breakfast
What were
spread,
you
but
thinking?
also-
I was thinking breakfast spread.
Well,
What
you
were
just really emphasized spread and then looked at me when you said it.
Yes.
You went spread.
Spread
and
the
then you
ass
tilted your
cheeks.
Yeah,
head.
spread butter.
Show me your wingspan.
Spread jam. A breakfast. But yeah, what do you? What,
A
I
spread
don't get it.
in general.
What are the English spread? Because they're all jellies and whatnot, right?
Clotted cream.
Marmalade.
Marmalade, is that what they love?
Marmalade is a big thing.
They like an apricot jam.
Oh, a
At the
little
wedding?
Marmite. Did you say
Yeah.
Marmite already?
No, isn't that Australia?
That's
They-
Australian.
But they also have it in England. If
At
you
the
go
wedding
anything
I
in
went
England.
to, the meal I had, it came with, the menu said gel, with like a cherry gel.
Motherfucker.
It was
Delicious.
pork, like roast or something with a cherry gel.
Dunk the whole country into the sea. Give him a quick dunk. Wash it off. Don't drown them, just wash them off.
There is nothing wrong with Britain, really, or England, or any of that.
Nothing wrong.
Well, there's
Nothing
definitely
wrong.
every country has its own problems for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Every
to-
rose has its thorn.
Yeah, exactly.
Every English rose has its thorn.
Oh,
Interesting.
Beautiful. Did you just make that up?
No, it's our exact slogan.
so your slogan for England is basically saying, hey, there's some shitty things about this place.
You got to have the good with the bad, you know. There's gentrification. What are you going to do? You know, you have to just.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
It's like bittersweet symphony. You know, you can't taste the sweet without the bitter.
Remember when that guy said he was good there? His second album was gonna be better than the Beatles, and then they fucking didn't even make a second album for like 20 years.
Did they even make a second song? I don't know one
And they
song.
made Bittersweet Symphony, 2. That guy looked like an actual. He was like the tallest guy I'd ever seen in my life. Remember that guy, Richard Ashcroft? He looked like a fucking stripped down tree, just teetering along. Looked like the BFG.
He also performs in bare feet.
He does, huh? Just to try and lose a couple inches so people don't get overly intimidated by this giant man incompetently strumming his way through the rest of his catalog.
I'd love to see someone switch their guitar pedals with their big toe. That'd be cool.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I'd love to see that too.
Why don't rock stars do that more often, you know?
Yeah.
That could be something
Yeah,
you could
this
work on.
could be something
to
we
get
could
any
work on.
rock
For
star
you.
clients. Yeah, that's true.
How big are your feet?
Normal size 10.
Good. That's good.
Nothing too weird.
Nothing
It's a
too weird.
relatable-
Yeah, it's
relatable
Oh, we
size
could
10.
put you on Wiki Feet.
Interesting. I've always wanted to get on there.
Oh, the foot fetish Wikipedia page.
Yeah, Andy,
Andy's
have you
on
thought
there.
about that?
Andy's up. He's already up.
I don't,
You're already up.
I'm up on Wiki Feet
Yeah, you're under petite feet.
because my feet are.
Size 2.
I have size 2 feet. Like what?
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Are you looking at them? You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're small.
That's why Andy has to wear tight jeans or shorts. Because if he even wears a boot cut, his feet disappear.
That's true. I'm like a fawn. Yeah.
Your feet kind of
Yeah,
look
he's
like
got
I
a-
have feet like a fawn. Little
Yeah,
hooves.
just,
little
I was wrong
hoof.
when I said petite feet. I actually posted most of your wiki feet photos under hooves. Human hooves.
I have human
You and Mark
hooves.
Zuckerberg, your deer hoof feet.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you are just like Mark Zuckerberg in that respect. I bet he's got human hooves. And
Absolutely.
He's hunted man.
I'm sure he has. He's a deer. He wants revenge.
Yeah, space deer
That's what it
wants
is.
revenge.
Yeah.
And you're exactly his type of man he would hunt.
I don't want to be hunted by. What was that supposed to mean?
Well, just a general lack of confidence and
Weak. Mop.
and a big floppy butt.
Spenny.
You suck
And
at
a
running.
type of spenny.
Various spenny qualities.
And the hoof feet. So, like, you can't run away very fast.
So will this help with me with PR being hunted?
I mean, if
by
you're being
Mark
chased
Zuckerberg?
by Mark Zuckerberg, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he'll
He's
kill
hot
me.
right now.
Then I'll die. So
You'll die so famous.
You'll die so famous, and that's great. Do you want to be remembered? Or
I
do you
know.
want to
I
be
really
forgotten?
don't. Actually, I don't want to be famous. I think it's gross. I think it's
What?
stupid.
You don't like fame?
No, I really don't.
What? Name one bad thing about fame.
What do you mean?
can't.
Name one bad thing about?
You can't do it.
Almost everything. sucks
Everyone
about
ever
fame.
famous.
Who the fuck wants
loves
fame?
it. Who wants it? Everyone.
All
Why?
those high school
It-
students in that show?
Do you
It's
think
gross.
Lucy Lawless hates
For
being
one.
famous? No, she loves it.
She
I don't know
loves
why
it.
people want any kind. I don't know. I just. I don't. I do
Fame
not
is
like
perfect. That's. Have you seen the movie Fame?
it. The movie Fame. Yeah.
Based on the Broadway musical Fame?
Yeah.
It's just a romp. In the final scene, critically misunderstood, where the woman is stripping for that
The casting couch.
the casting couch video. If you play the director's cut, almost immediately after the movie ends in what people think of as the movie, you hear her say, actually, this is great. And then the walls come down on his seedy apartment, and she's actually in Hollywood, California.
Yes.
And standing behind him is Spielberg.
It sounds like you were explaining the end of Requiem for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream, another hot movie about being famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another misunderstood movie where after the ass-to-ass scene,
Yeah.
which everyone thinks of as this tragic, horrible scene, if you watch the director's cut, the two women say, I'm having a nice time. and then the walls come down. Who's standing behind them? Steven Spielberg.
You'd be surprised how many films end with the walls coming down, Steven's there.
But it's always in the director's cuts, and then the studios get scared.
They get scared.
They get scared about piping too much red-hot hope into the world. But that's how fame really is. Just ask Hanks.
Tom Hanks?
Colin.
No, Slavoj Hanks
Slav-
of Hungary.
Yeah.
You obviously know his work
People
in
think
Turner
they-
and the Hungarian word for hooch.
People think they know you when you're famous. They like you. They don't.
They do.
They expect so much from you.
It's what you
all
put
over
out
the
there,
world.
though. It's all about what you put out
But
into
then
the
you have to
world.
put out all this. You have to put out this certain kind of like personality that's
Yeah.
not you. And then like,
Why isn't it you?
Gotta fit
well,
that
it's
image.
not. And then if you have a bad day, and that's the thing with I think with social media. If you have a bad day, and then you're always putting out everything on social media, you have a bad day. Suddenly that day is forever, and everybody's like remembers it.
Example from actual Hollywood history, though, of someone who's famous having a bad day and it coming back to bite them. And if you can think of one, I'm like, educate me if I'm wrong.
Roseanne
Roseanne what?
Barr
Zizek? Oh,
Zizek.
Roseanne Zizek?
Who's Roseanne Zizek?
Hungary's answer to Roseanne.
Okay. No, did she?
You don't know her?
No, of course I don't know. How do you know all these Hungarian stars?
Her show did
Hungary,
get
it's
canceled.
hot. It's now.
I don't-
It's hot. It's now. She's the star of the sitcom, The Hungarian Word for Roseanne.
I'm not trying to defend Roseanne Barr just officially here. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it was just a bad day.
Because
I know.
Roseanne's famous and she's so happy.
She's not happy.
Fame
man.
I follow
equals
her.
happiness.
Yeah. Roseanne's she's having a laugh. She's kicking it about, mucking around.
All I'm saying is it like
No.
it's
No, I
not
don't buy
fame
that.
is not for everyone.
I don't know. I mean, look no further than Lindsay Lohan for examples of how fun fame can be. You get to almost steal kids.
She has a great club
In Mykonos.
Mykonos, and she's just loving every minute.
I think she should change her name to Lindsay Highhand because she's never low. She's high all the time on life and fun and joy. And let's change the hand to life. Lindsay High Life. And let's change
Lindsay High
Lindsay
Life.
to Live in the...
Live
She
in the
should
high
change her
life.
name to Live in the High Life.
Maybe you could.
Maybe you could also change your
Change her name to Live in the High Life. Zhizh.
Do you want me to be some Hungarian star, Dad?
Obviously, yes.
Is this what's going on?
Are you kidding me? The amount of Hungarian media I have piped into my living room every day, how could that not make me feel a little bit envious for the fathers over in Hungary getting to watch Slavoj Clooney
Isn't
and
it
Roseanne
crazy?
I went on a
Zizek?
Tinder date with a Turkish star, actually.
A Turkish
wow.
star?
A Turkish star, like a
tell
star
us
of
all
Turkey.
about it.
I had no idea it was a Tinder date. It was back in LA. We like chatted on Tinder, and then she told me that she was here for acting lessons. She was a star, and I looked her up, and honestly, for real, she was like the top star in Turkey.
Why didn't you put a ring
It
on
was
it?
insane.
Put a ring on
I
it.
was
Why
freaked
didn't
out.
you marry her?
She was doing interviews, and she was like big singer.
Oh, you gave up on the
And I can't-
best opportunity
No,
that you could have possibly
no.
had.
It was too weird. It was too weird.
Get big
and
in
it wasn't
Turkey.
just that. I was just like, she couldn't speak English very well, and it was very hard to.
Oh, wow.
Not that that's a problem.
That's
Not that that's a
Your mom
problem.
couldn't speak English
No,
when I met
I'm
her.
just saying I couldn't speak. What? What did you say?
Your mom couldn't speak English when I met her.
My mom
People
couldn't.
learn. People learn. Your
My mom speaks perfect English now. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
did. She never told me that
she
her
was like
English
Mel
wasn't
when
her
I met
first.
her. English is her first language, but before that, she was prelingual. She was raised in a Nell situation, and I, like Liam Neeson, swooped in and taught her words.
You didn't know this?
You
I
know this
had
about your
no
mom?
idea. She spoke perfect English.
You gotta
because I
ask your
taught her.
parents.
And she
questions.
never told me that she was in a Nell situation.
Oh God!
was
she
it-
used to just
Why do you know this?
Oh, the movie Nell is based on her life.
The movie Nell is based on my mother's
read
life.
the box on the back
Read
of
the
the film.
VHS
Nell.
box.
It says it right there. It was based on me and your mom, and the first thing she ever said to me was "chickabay."
Chickabay.
And I taught her that that's, first of all, not a word. What the hell are you talking about? Secondly, here's a whole wealth of words to help you express yourself better. The rest is history.
You should be happy your name's Andy. It was supposed to be Chickabay.
It's supposed to be
It
chicken
was
Bush.
supposed to be Chickabay Bush. But now it should be living the high life judge.
I am not going to Hungary. I don't have anything wrong with it. I'm just not interested in
Hungary
going.
for fame. That's what
That's nice.
we should call you. Because
That's
you know you do want fame. Don't
I don't
lie.
even know
Don't
why
lie.
you hired these people, Dad, because I don't really need a PR, because I just try and stay off of social media as much as possible.
We have
because
an
I don't
interview
trust
lined
it.
up for you tomorrow.
With-
With whom? Pruja at CP24?
Yes, at 4 a.m. You're on live.
Oh God! Right after.
Wait, Oh, I thought this was a job interview.
No.
You mean an actual interview? What the hell are we going to talk about? I live in my dad's basement.
Tell the
What-
Turkish tale.
I wouldn't talk about
Turkish
that.
tale.
The tale
What's
of
the
your
Turkish
would-be
tale?
Turkish bride. Maybe she'll hear it and then give you a second chance.
Yeah, or like Turkey's Hello magazine. We're gonna
Yes.
we have you lined up to do a tell-all.
Yeah, tell all.
about your date.
She is married, for one.
What?
Oh, see, it's an even better
She's married
story.
now.
So it's
Now?
a scandal.
Yeah,
Since
she
we've
messaged
talked
me.
about this.
She messaged me like a year and a half later and just said, "Just so you know, I'm married." We honestly only went on one date. That's it, and we texted
Did
a little
you
bit.
have
Nothing.
sex?
No sex.
What'd
nothing.
you do on the date?
We just went for like a drink. That was it.
Which
That's
drink?
Are you
What?
lying?
I'm not lying. What? Like it's just I had like an old fashioned. I don't know what she had. I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
You
Yeah,
know
an
what?
old-fashioned.
Old fashions
Well,
are
if it was
old
truly-
hat. We need to move on. We need new
I
cocktails.
love an old fashioned. You don't like it's classic.
It's not classic. It's very passe.
Oh, what's the hot new cocktail?
New fashion.
New
a
fashion.
new
Yeah.
fashion.
Oh,
what's
what's
in
that?
a new fashion?
It's a new fashioned, old fashioned. Basically, it's an old fashion, but you put an umbrella in it, so it's fun.
Oh, that's nice. Give it some flair.
Yes, you need Flair. Speaking of which, Flair magazine is on their way here.
Oh my God, is that Canada's answer to nothing ever made anywhere else? Is that Canada's answer
Is that
to
an actual
a-
magazine?
a
Flair magazine?
fiscal
I'm sure.
I'm
nightmare?
sorry, you don't know Flair magazine?
I don't know
You
Flair
don't know
magazine.
Flair magazine? Flare? Flair magazine?
Yeah. If you want Flair, you need to have this interview with Flair. Also, you have to wear flares because those are back.
Flared
Flares
pants.
are back. Oh,
Yes. For men.
Flares for men.
Okay. I thought you meant actual flares. I didn't know. I
Oh,
don't know.
like
Flare, also flares. They'll
like
be going off
Desert
behind
Island
you.
Rescue Me flares.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I really. Yeah.
Well, in all the photos, we'll be doing flares in the background while you're wearing flares.
Wow. Wordplay's big with you guys, huh?
Yeah.
That's sort of
Yeah.
the crux of it all, I'm learning.
Well, it was he misheard me. I
Yeah,
said
that's
flare
true.
pants. He said
Yeah.
flares. It just so happens that there are fireworks going to be going off.
That's
behind
great.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
this
love-
is we're heavy into the principle of yes and here.
Yes,
Fortunately,
Andy.
Yes,
His
Andy.
new
Oh,
show.
Oh my God,
Still going.
Andy! You
Still
could ride
going.
the wave of intolerable improv in popular culture.
Oh, that's a great idea, actually. We need to get you on SNL.
Oh, we should just fast track to that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah, just
fast
get
track
on
to
SNL.
SNL.
I think you'd be a good addition
Andy
because
could
you're
truly
kind
be
of
today's
Brooks
Wheelan.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You're kind of like awkward, and I think that'd be a good addition. to
I'm
all these-
terrible. I don't like being on camera,
That's
and I
perfect.
can't remember lines
That's
and
great.
things.
People-
and I
the
really,
audience will
really hate
connect with
SNL.
that.
So that's perfect.
That's actually
Whatever
great.
They got a
Should
guy
cut.
like that right now. You just replace Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
The guy
Can
who's
I don't know anything about SNL now.
You're gonna have to dye your hair bleach blonde,
Okay.
get together with the Turkish Star, and then immediately break up.
SNL now is crazy. They've got 3 Keenan Thompsons. They cloned him twice.
Okay.
So he can do more stuff. Everything now. They can't have every single joke has to be followed by a reaction shot of Keenan looking a bit to camera. Because they have 3 Keenans, they can make it happen with the changes of sets and the changes of clothing.
Yeah.
There's a Keenan in every scene, minimum 1.
Yeah.
They're always-
Sometimes there's 2 Keenans.
Sometimes 2 Keenans.
That's not confusing.
Trading off, glancing
Oh, they love it.
glancing at things.
I think it's
Yeah.
great.
Keenan's doing great.
Are the sketches still like 7 minutes long?
12 to 20 minutes.
12 to 20 minute sketches. Okay.
They have some hot sketches.
Yeah.
They have a sketch where Alec Baldwin is Trump, I guess.
Yeah.
And 20 minutes later, that ends. They have some good. They have some good ones.
Can you
Yeah.
play an instrument?
Yes, I can.
What can you play?
Piano.
Piano. Great. We'll have you on as the musical guest.
The musical guest.
Oh, yeah.
I've never actually
Easy.
released anything, and I've never really played publicly, really,
Oh,
other
I
than
love it.
like
The
high
vulnerability.
school.
The vulnerability is great.
And
What
you're gonna
greater
put me on
stage to
there.
debut?
What's your stage name?
What? I don't know.
Twin
Andrew
Towers.
Bush.
Andrew
Twin
Bush.
Towers. No.
Andrew Bush is too boring.
Okay. What does it give me? What? Like
What's
a
the Hungarian word for 9/11? Guys, listen, we gotta zoom through this because we always take too long, and once again, we've done that. So let's zip right along to our favorite, or least favorite, depending on if you're me, part of the show, which is some shit from Everardo to technically feature him so that he doesn't disengage.
We
from
don't have
this.
much time, so we really have to get
You guys
the ball
gotta
rolling.
cruise.
We'll
here.
burn
Yeah.
through this game.
We've got
One
lots of
my best
interviews
ones, I think.
happening this afternoon.
Okay, let's do this, Everardo. So what special treat do you have for us today, Everardo?
Okay, so this is a game called Which Baldwin Was It? So as we know, there are the four famous Baldwin
The four
brothers.
horses of the Baldwin calypso.
Alec,
I heard Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Is it Baldwin or Baldwin?
It's Baldwin.
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 Palau.
We got Alec, Billy, Stephen, and Daniel.
Oh, Daniel.
so-
Truly the forgotten Baldwin.
So I'm gonna say something, and then you guys guess which Baldwin you think it is.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll
You'll
start
find
easy
out which
here.
one we represent.
Can I give a title for this
Yeah.
game? We're going to call it Baldwin or Lose.
Ooh, that's good.
Baldwin
Right.
or Lose.
I am surprised you guys didn't come up with that.
Well, ours was bald or not bald.
Yeah. Not bald being positive.
All right. So should we get started here?
Yeah.
All right.
Please.
This Baldwin starred as Barney Rubble in the live-action sequel Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas.
Oh, Buzz? Do I buzz or
You buzz,
ding?
yeah.
Buzz Baldwin.
Oh, Buzz Baldwin.
The only Baldwin to go to the moon. Buzz Baldwin.
Who is Stephen Baldwin?
I also think it was Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah, I guess we could all all
Steven,
guess.
sure,
Yeah. It is Stephen.
Yeah.
Good.
Steve-O Baldwin.
Steve-O
Steve-O
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Later rebranded as just
Jackass
Steve-O.
Baldwin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Steve-O. A lot of people don't know that was Stephen Baldwin as Steve-O.
Yeah.
So this Baldwin's daughter, Haley, is reportedly engaged to Justin Bieber.
I think they're married now.
They're married now.
Oh, yes, they are. Absolutely.
Bing, ding. That's also Stephen.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is absolutely.
I know my Stephen Baldwin.
Yes.
Okay.
They have a house in Cambridge, Ontario.
Really?
And they could live anywhere. And I can say that because I'm from KW, Ontario.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, interesting choice.
KW.
Cambridge.
What does that stand for?
Kitchener-Waterloo, but it's sort of a tri-city, so it includes Cambridge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where their mansion is.
Forgotten
Yeah,
city.
not really known for mansions.
Not
but
known for
hey.
mansions, but known for their love.
Well,
Mansions.
The one in town, they've got it.
That's where Beeb and the Bald are gonna hang out.
Yes.
Beep and Ball.
Beef in the Ball.
So
Their
really
new
putting a
real
spin on
reality
it.
show.
Up and
Ball
coming,
in the morning. Let's go.
city. Okay. This Baldwin was kicked off the VH1 reality series Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew for sending inappropriate text messages to fellow participants.
Oh,
I'm going to say Billy.
I'm going to say Daniel because I don't know anything about him.
Oh yeah. But Daniel's like, if you're like, hey, that character who has no lines in this movie and I guess is playing a security guard looks a bit like Alec Baldwin. That's Daniel Baldwin.
That is
Billy, yes, I'm gonna second Billy.
Say Steven.
okay. It was Daniel. Wow. It was Daniel.
See, I feel guilty because I assumed that he was troubled, but maybe he's not. But
Well, this is
maybe
a
he
quote
is.
from Daniel. I'm a straight up cocaine addict. I don't really drink very much, although I have abused alcohol in the past, and I don't use any other drugs. I don't take pills. I'm a die-hard cokehead.
Wow.
Honesty.
See, fame does nothing wrong.
All right, we got one last question left. Which Baldwin said the following? Once again, I have made an ass of myself trying to get to a phone. You have made an ass of me for the last time.
I know.
Three letters,
know that
A,
one.
B, A, always B, A, answering, always B, answering, A, I, D, attention, interest, decision, action, attention. Do I have your attention? Interest. Are you interested? I know you
all
are,
real?
because pick up the phone and get your ass straightened out. You answer or you get hit with a brick. Decision. Have you made up your decision to pick up the phone? And action. A-I-D-A. Pick up the goddamn
Wow.
phone. You got a call coming in. You think I made it because I've got nothing better to do? I could be shouting shit at random people on the street, but I'm calling you. I don't care that you're 12 or 11 or whatever. Are you pig enough to pick it up? Pig. I'm a good father and you're a pig. I don't give a shit. Good father, you think this is abuse? You think this is abuse, you thoughtless pain in the ass? A-I-D-A. Get mad, you daughter of a bitch. Get mad. You know what it takes to answer my call? It takes brass balls to answer my call. Go do it.
Brass
Likewise.
balls. He's quoting his own speech from the fucking movie.
There's just a bit more here.
Go on.
The phone is ringing. You pick it up. It's yours. You don't? I got no sympathy for you. I'd wish you luck, but you wouldn't know what to do with it. You better be ready Friday the 20th to meet me. Pig. Also tell your mother I said go fuck yourself. This is Dad. Ring me back when you get a chance.
To be honest, the daughter is at fault here.
Yeah. Is her name Ada?
Her name is Pig.
Yeah, her name is
Pig.
Pig.
That is a mashup of Glengarry Glen Ross and that phone call he made to his daughter. Very clearly.
Was it a mashup?
That was a
No,
mashup.
that was not a mashup. That was a full transcript
It's not a
of
fucking full
a
transcript.
phone call
There was
that
no
one of the
show me the
Baldwins
leads.
made.
Is that real?
That's for, I
I
swear to God,
only
that's
knew the Pig line.
from the full thing from Gawker. I wrote it all.
Alec to his daughter.
It's Alec to his daughter.
Yeah.
Yep, that is Alec to his 11-year-old daughter.
That is not what he did not quote his. Okay, that's insane.
Do you have the brass
I mean-
balls?
No, he didn't.
Are you gonna?
Do you
are you
have-
gonna be
This
a
is
good daughter? Or
from
are you gonna
Gawker,
get
I
the
don't know.
steak knives?
Do you have the brass balls to say otherwise?
Yes, I do. There's no way that he was quoting that fucking speech.
I think he's just got his head so far up his own ass that he just doesn't like daughter of a bitch. Were you putting a little spin on that in the heat of the
That
moment?
is nice to
You know,
be,
to be fair,
thoughtful of gender.
That speech was written specifically for him, like in the movie. Like the play was too short, so
Baldwin's good.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, or was. I don't know. Is he still?
he's a
According to this quote, he's a
He's
good
Dirty
father,
Rock.
too.
Yeah, according to this quote from
According
him.
to his own quote.
just a
Wow.
Well-
You know what movie he's good in? He's good in The Shadow.
Oh, the shadow sucks.
He's
No,
good.
Shadow's fun.
He's good in Beetlejuice.
He's really
He
good.
is actually amazing in Beetlejuice. Yes, no.
Great timing. Had great timing.
God, he's
Still
good
does.
at
30
Beetlejuice.
Rock good.
30
Yeah,
Rock's
very
good.
good. Very good in 30 Rock.
30 Rock good. Shadow good.
Good.
Shadow not.
Shadow
Fame, great.
Not.
Fame great. Shadow so good.
Shadow not good.
Shadow so good.
Shadow terrible.
So many
Shadow
fun
okay.
shots in Shadow.
Oh.
The Shadow knows. There's that building that disappears, but then you can see it if you cross your eyes right, like a magic eye.
So anyway, I think the new VR took that game. They won.
The new PR.
The new PR.
What's the new VR?
but-
Never heard of it.
Sorry, no, I misspoke.
You don't know that Ontario specific reference?
We only know Lucy Lawless and her partner, and we don't know the new VR. Is that some sort of
What
station?
was,
Yeah, no, I
Lucy's,
was-
what was Zena's partner's name again?
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Don't pretend you didn't know.
I did. I
Oh,
was playing
stop.
coy.
Come
Don't
on.
play coy with us. We've all seen that you click on that photo many times. You've liked it,
Who was
shared
the
it.
goofball that Joxler? What was his name?
I think his name was Joxler.
Something like that. He was a real goof.
I remember the musical episode they did. He was a big hit in that.
Oh, he was, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Finally showing his stuff. Like, speaking of embarrassing, horrible things that Data from Star Trek forced us to endure periodically.
Like what?
All the shit, all the times that he would have any excuse to act. Like when they would go to the past and all of a sudden he's gentleman Data. We gotta see him fucking
You don't like
show it
Brent's?
out.
You don't like his acting?
Oh,
Wait,
God.
I forget that part. Can you just give us a little rendition? I forget what
Like,
you...
does not compute. It does not compute. Hey, my name is Data, but that does not compute. I'm in the past and I'm selling you merchandise. I don't know.
Apparently, I'm not very good with my Star Trek.
That might be true. I don't know anything
I
about
remember
Star
that
Trek.
part.
I watched
In
like 5
holodeck.
minutes of it between 40 different episodes. I watched 30 seconds here and there. I know your orders is Earl Grey tea hot. I know Worf fucking hates shit. And I know the guy who plays Data.
That is first
itching
season
to
Worf.
show what he can do.
First season Worf was underdeveloped, and then they actually gave him a little bit
Oh,
more
they
of a
gave
personality.
more
They gave him a
mentions, huh?
son, you know.
Yeah, Alexander.
Worf had a son?
Yeah, Alexander.
Alexander?
Yes.
Worf.
Worf had a son with
Named
a
Alex.
half Klingon woman and Alexander
Half Klingon, half what?
half human.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so they had a son,
That
and
seems
then
tough.
yeah, and it was a troubled. It was troubled. It was
Of course,
difficult.
yeah.
Very very difficult.
All I know is they never said, beam me up, Scotty.
No, and actually,
That was
Kirk.
just in
Well,
the
Kirk
range.
never said that either.
What did he say?
He said, "Beam us up, Mr. Scott."
He never
said, "Beam me up, Scotty."
Scotty.
Can you do it in the
I bet it was in the script and then he
I
just
will not
refused.
do it in that. voice.
I would love to hear the
Do
real
your
voice.
Captain Kirk.
I'd
Andy.
love to
No,
hear
I
the
don't wanna-
like, because honestly, I can't really get into it unless I hear the voice.
Yeah, we gotta hear
And if you
this.
want to be a famous actor,
I don't want to be. I don't want to be an actor.
If you want to get on SNL,
I don't want to be an SNL. I don't
when
want to be a
you're
famous
on
actor.
SNL.
I just want like a nice amount of money to live my life,
Everyone
and
on SNL
everyone
is
leave me alone.
dying for a Captain Kirk impression in this day and age.
when
You
you
gotta
put
do
your
one.
tape together,
Do
we're
one,
going to
Andy.
need to lead with the Captain Kirk impression.
Do one.
Do what? A
your-
Captain
do your
Kirk?
Shatner.
I don't have a Shatner.
Do your Shatner.
do a Son of Worf impression.
I don't do
Do
a Son of Worf.
Alexander. I'll do
I don't
Alexander.
do. Okay, do Alexander.
Dad, I am not.
That
going
is
to
not how
school.
Alexander talks. He had a higher voice.
I will not do my homework.
That's not how he talked. He had a higher voice.
You
he was a
do
child.
not talk
He
back
was
to
like
your
8.
father.
He was 8.
You do not come into my room and tell me to do my homework. You do not talk back to me when I come into your room.
So they sounded exactly the same. It's just
You know
two.
what? I think this is clearly a parable for your own relationship.
I agree.
We have a real Abraham and Isaac relationship, if
Oh,
I'm
very
being
good.
completely honest. In that I heard a voice early on tell me to kill Andy on a slab of block on the top of a hill. Later discovered it was my own voice. I had the previous night recorded a voice memo to myself because I was thinking about killing him.
Right.
But then the way I heard it the next day, I thought it was, anyway, it was drowsy, but I almost killed him. But then I stopped myself out of compassion for the police officer who was begging me to stop.
Well, that's good because Mark Zuckerberg is hunting you already. So I mean, you already got.
So I have a head start though, apparently, right? Because if he is hunting me, I have, and now I know I have knowledge. You
Mark
just let me know.
Zuckerberg sleeps in a cocoon for sure.
Yeah, you think he sleeps in a cocoon?
I
He's
think
an
it's a
alien,
cocoon
an alien
attached to
deer
the
who
ceiling.
hunts humans.
How
He's
is
kinda
it
like Species.
unlike your son's sleeping bag bed in the basement?
Yeah,
It's true. There's
when am I going to get an
similarities.
actual bed? When are you going to give me like an
When you've
actual?
earned it by being good.
You have a spare bedroom, and you make me sleep on the couch in a sleeping bag.
That's my second king size bed for when guests come over and want to be treated like royalty.
We're taking the king size bed tonight.
You get the sleeping bag hanging from the ceiling from a very strong support beam that you have to tuck yourself into by crawling along the beam like a cat and then slipping in.
I'm going to untie those, and I'm going to put it at least put it on the floor.
It's been working well so far. Why are you complaining?
I don't know because it actually hurts my back.
No, it's good for your back, I think.
Like,
I think it's good.
As soon as you emerge as a butterfly, then you cannot sleep.
is that what this is? Is this a metaphor for me to get out of my cocoon?
Yes! To reemerge as a famous, cool guy who's ready for Hollywood again. That's what this whole
I don't want to
show
go to
is about.
Hollywood.
I don't know what you're complaining about. Most of your bat bites have healed perfectly. It's not like they're still bothering you down there.
Down there.
In the basement. While you sleep.
And they do bite your penis as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
My
don't
floppy
worry.
ass. They're
Don't
always-
worry. Even though you let the bats out like an ass, I caught most of them and will be releasing them into the basement tonight. But I'm pretty
Why
sure...
do you want bats in the basement, Dad?
to peck at you and teach you things.
There's bats in the
It's like,
belfry
you
as
ever
well.
seen Batman?
Yeah.
That's how he got
They
strong.
transform him into an awesome dude. Batman's about a guy.
No, I
who-
think it's his parents dying that transforms him. into
Batman's
awesome.
parents never
The
died.
bats.
Wait, Batman's parents died. That's
No,
what.
they faked their own death and then released a ton of bats into the basement when he was down there to turn him into a cool, awesome guy. And now they're disguised. One of his mom is Morgan Freeman, and his dad is Alfred the Butler. And they're in disguises like Mission Impossible masks. And that's why at the end of every Batman movie, Morgan Freeman pulls off his face to reveal a middle-aged, now senior citizen woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she says to Alfred, as he's pulling off his mask to reveal a similarly aged but American man, they say to each other, well, that was another close shave, wasn't it?
This is all in the comics.
And then they say, actually, that was pretty fun. The walls
walls
fall
come
away,
down and it's
Steven
Hollywood.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
There he is. Well, that's a perfect ending. Thank you so much to our lovely guests from the new PR.
Thank you so much for having
We're
us.
talking Tammy.
Yes.
And we're talking...
Brigida.
Are there any duos in the Toronto sketch comedy world that you would love to promote?
The Templeton Philharmonic. Somehow they did finagle a new audio series.
Oh, do tell.
That's on Audible. It's called None of Your Business.
It's actually called None of Our Business.
Oh, sorry, None of Our Business on Audible.
And that's featuring, if I'm not mistaken, the work of Brianna Templeton and Bree Phillips.
Yes,
Who you can
yes.
probably find on Twitter if you're looking for them. Toss an at before that, see what the fuck happens.
I think it's at Templeton Phil.
Oh, at Templeton Phil. We've had such a lovely time. Thank you to our special guest from the new PR. Thank you to Everardo the Intern.
Thank you for having me.
Always. Thank you to my gorgeous son, Andy, and to our producer, Stephen McLeod. Goodbye, everyone!